Hello and welcome back in, everybody, to Midwest Sports Cards. Today we got a good one for you. I hope it's a good one. Should be a lot of fun. One way or another, we're just going to have fun with it. I have an HGA reveal. I have 20 slabs that I sent in. I got this back in February. So I'm going to go over all the details. I do appreciate you guys liking and subscribing to the channel. The channel's growing. I did hit that 40 subscriber mark, so well on our way to the first 100, and I just appreciate all of your guys' support. So I have like 7 submissions to HGA. I've already done 1 reveal on 5 Michael Jordans. It's in some of my previous videos down there. So if you want to go check out that, I revealed 5 Michael Jordans that I sent out. Actually, that was the second one. This one here, you'll notice is a bigger box. This was the very first submission that I ever submitted to HGA. And so, yeah, I did a 60-day. The second one that I did a 30-day. And I got those back before the 60-day one. So that's kind of how that worked. So here are the stats. I did want to talk about my HGA experience overall through this process. There's been a lot of talk out there about HGA. There's been some negative out there. Some people can't get a hold of them, whatever. I have experienced both sides. I tried to call their customer service line, and I could never get anybody to answer the phone. I didn't say never. One time they did, but they just don't answer their phone. So I did start messaging on Facebook Messenger. They do respond in that way. So they actually got back with me within a couple of hours. Definitely by the end of the day, they responded to what I had, what I asked, any of my concerns. They were right there to answer those. So this one was late. It was a 60-day submission, $20 a card. It actually was overall 75 business days. So I was a little bit antsy in the beginning because 60 days came and went and I didn't get my card. So I tried to started making contact and calls, couldn't get through to nobody. And that's when I found out that it was actually 60 business days and not 60 days, as I thought it was. You know, their slogan was 10 days means 10 days. I thought 60 days means 60 days, but it's not. It's actually 60 business days, which is more than 60 days. But okay, here is the breakdown. I don't know if you can read this. So they got checked in on February the 25th, 2021. They shipped them back out to me yesterday, 6/10. They shipped them overnight. I kept asking, where are these cards? And they kept saying, oh, tomorrow. They kept saying tomorrow. Finally, they told me that one of them actually got sent back. They got the new label. These will have the new labels. They got the new printer. These will have the new label printers. It did arrive today because they overnighted it at 6/11. So this was a 60-day submission, 60 business day, $20 per card. It actually ended up being overall 75 business days. So they are behind 15 business days or 3 weeks. So yeah, that's this submission. I'm going to try to get as many in. I might break this down into 2 videos. I just want to take my time, go through them, and have fun with it. So, yeah, I'm pretty excited about it. Okay, so if you are a fan of HGA, you're a fan of the labels, and you know they have custom labels. They have all kinds of stuff now. Well, when I submitted this one, they didn't have all of that. They did have the splash match, you know. They did have the, you know, the basic, but I think I did the majority of the splash match. Either match the card or match the team. So match the card or match the team is pretty much the only thing that you could do at this time. It depends on the grades, resubmit them. By the time they got around to having custom ones, I didn't get to them in time. So I just went ahead. I got the slabs. I got the splash. So most of them is the splash. I think all of them is the splash actually. So But at any rate, I do like the splash. We'll see how they turn out. So 20 cards total. This is my running list. There's 20 cards total in this, and that's, I don't know if you can see that. There's focus. 20 cards total. Forgive my handwriting. It's, you know, it is what it is. So I have 7 slabs Michael Jordan, 6 Shaquille O'Neal, 4 Griffey Juniors, 1 Nolan Ryan, 1 David Robinson, and 1 Jason Kidd. The David Robinson and the Jason Kidd are rookie cards. King Griffey Jr.'s rookie card in there, maybe a second-year card like the 90 Upper Deck. And the Shaqs and the Michael Jordans, mostly inserts. I do have a Shaq rookie. So I do have a spark plug. So the Shaquille O'Neal spark plug would have been a really good one to probably do a custom label on. But Rebound Kings, and then I have the 92, 93 Topps Shaquille O'Neal base card. So, yeah, that one is one I hope gets a good grade. So, again, going back in my experience with the Michael Jordan cards, my first submission that came back, the 5 cards, they kind of moved in the case a little bit. I didn't really get good grades, so I'm really, to be honest with you, not expecting high-end grades. One, the computer, I don't know, that the HGA, from my experience, grades tough, and 9.5s, 8.5s, 8s, 7s. I mean, it's very, very hard to get a 10. And these older cards, what I have found out in the older cards, this might be your experience as well, is that they hit you really hard on surface. So at any rate, as you can see, this is all sealed. The security seal's on there. So I don't know what these are. I mean, I know what they are. I don't know the grades. So without any further ado, we are going to jump right into this, and I'm excited to bring this. I don't know what order they're in. I don't know if the Jordans are on top, if the Shaqs are on top, if the Griffeys. I have no idea. So we will find out together. Oh man, that's tough. I think they do box their stuff up well. So I really don't want to see any grades. Oh, a lot of foam. Well, that's good, because I'll use this, because I do submit. I still submit to them. I have, and that's a beautiful sight right there. So, okay, so the backs, these are the backs. So I'm going to pull these out. So here we are, down to the empty box. So, all right. I don't know if you can see. Wow. I'm nervous, excited, and I can see already that this David Robinson is going to be moving, because you can see that it's not all the way over here. Just kind of on initial inspection. And let me look at my list to see what order. So no. Yeah, it's not in order of my list. So we'll save the Jordans. We'll go through this. Looks like King Griffey Jr. Yeah, there's a Jordan in there. So I don't know what order they're in. We're just going to blindly go through this and see. It looks like they have redone their packaging. The first ones that I did, they had it was in a big thing. So it's just the top. They have them in this new thing, so it's better. So here we go. This is a 1990 Flair David Robinson rookie. And I will say that even though it looks like it moves around in this, it doesn't move around. Right? Yeah, it does. The ones that I got before had some damage on the corners and stuff. So, yeah. And it might have done it because it moves around in there. But this one looks pretty good. So here we go. David Robinson's going to be our first one. And it's a 9. These are real tough to get the centering. And actually the centering got the highest grade on this at a 9.5. The edges got a 9. The corners got a 9. And the surface got a 9. So that is a solid 9 right there. That is a mint David Robinson Flair base card right there. I'm stoked about that. Oh my gosh, that's my first 9, and I'm super excited that this year of a card can, because I sent them a Michael Jordan and it got an 8.5, but it was 8.5s all around. I didn't get any subgrades of a 9 or anything, and so wow, I'm excited. I do. So let me see what I did on this David Robinson. The splash matched the card probably. Yeah, so the splash matched the card. So I have my list here. I'll go through, just kind of help my memory. Yeah, the splash matches the card, and I don't have my stands. I'm packing up to a new studio. Hold on just one second. Okay, and I'm back. Sorry about that, guys. Appreciate you guys hanging in there with me again. Amateur hour, what can I say? I'm just a guy that loves the hobby and is having fun. So I will put the David Robinson over here by the Larry Bird, and I'm happy. That's a mint card, 1990 Flair. Okay. Wow, this is a Ken Griffey Jr. This one here, this is a tough one because it's the Don Russ. This is his rookie card, and I did a match the card on it. It's got the rated rookie sign on it. It's the Don Russ rated rookie, 1989. These are very hard to grade because of the centering mostly, and I can see right now that corner up there, not real good. So maybe I'm not hoping much on this one. So you ready? Here we go. An 8.5. But man, look at that. That's a pretty sharp looking card, man. An 8.5. So the corner's got an 8.5, which that's kind of surprising. If you look at this, I don't know if you can see that up there. But that corner's not. An 8.5, surface 7.5, edges 9, and the centering a 9. Man, that centering, I know it was a good centering. That was one of the reasons why I sent it in. And I've probably got, I don't know, 8 or 9 of these cards. And I have one that's a little better than this, which, okay, this is cool. I have one that's, I think it's a little better than this one. And I don't know if you can see right down here, there's print, like an ink blotch. And they really didn't take much on, well, yeah, they did. Because the surface was 7.5, so that probably played a part. But at any rate, near mint, and I love that. I matched the card on that splash, and that's pretty good. I like that. So 8.5 on the Ken Griffey Jr. I'm going to hold that Michael Jordan. We'll hold that Michael Jordan. I'm going to hold that Michael Jordan. Hold that Michael Jordan. Okay, here we go with another Ken Griffey Jr. And this is basically, this is for the PC. I loved the card. It's not a well-known card, or really it's not even that expensive of a card. I just liked the card, and I'm a Cincinnati Reds fan, and so that's why I got this one. So this one is a little bit newer, 2014, I think. So hopefully this can do well. And it's a 9, and you can see it's a landscape, but he hit his 500th homer on Father's Day. So I can already tell this printer is... These labels are blowing away the labels that I got on my last one. Because I did this and matched the card. So you can, there's a little bit of blue outline, and then the blue there that kind of hits the blue, and then the red. So I love that. That is, that's a good PC one right there. And Ken Griffey's going right in front of Ken Griffey. So there you go, buddy. You're doing good. All right. So my next Ken Griffey Jr. is it's his Fleer, 89 Fleer. And man, that looks really bad. I don't know why I didn't see that. It's kind of going up. The edging up here doesn't really look that good. I don't know that I don't know. There's just sometimes in this corner down here doesn't look extremely good, so I'm not really hoping for the best on this one. Man, if I could get if I could pull an 8.5 out of this, a 9 I think would be overstretching it. I'm gonna guess an 8, maybe even a 7.5. 7.5, yep. So I think it was the edges, the surface. Yep, the surface got me in the corners. The surface is a 6.5. Centering was an 8.5. Corners are 7.5, and the edges an 8.5. So it's a near mint, and I did a match the card. I have no idea where that orange comes from. Where in the world did they get that? The 89 Fleer, I had matched the card, and that orange 7.5. Where do they get that? I'm just kind of wondering. I mean, this is probably my least favorite one, just because of that orange. It just kind of sticks out, like, to me. What are your thoughts? Should I send this back to get another label, or what should I do with this one? But this is a rookie card, Ken Griffey Jr., so 7.5. So I'm getting better at it. Shaq, and here's my Nolan Ryan. So how many we got here? So I wanted to see how they did on old baseball cards, and this is a 1984 Nolan Ryan, and see that edging right there. I don't know. I'm not going to say they damaged it, but it does move around, so who knows. But man, I hope this gets an 8.5 at least. But they're probably going to ding me on the edges, probably going to ding me on the surface, because these old cards has surface. I don't know. It just, you can see this illustrious career. That's, if you get a card that's just got so many little numbers, you know, he's been around for a while. So here we go, Nolan Ryan, 1984. And this has been selling for a lot of money, the PSA 10s, an 8.5. And I did splash match the card, and that actually looks pretty decent. I kind of like that. I'm happy with the 8.5. Really thrilled with that. The corners were a 9. The surface was an 8. Edges 9. The centering 8.5. That's kind of strange, because I think the centering on that looks pretty good. This is one of my first. I did a 100 card submission to PSA before I did this one. So, yeah. There were some things. I have the centering tool now, so I can kind of put that on there. And you can see that, you know, the surface. But this is a 1984 baseball card. It's cardboard, and it's a near mint to mint plus. So, 8.5. I love me some Nolan Ryan. That's a really nice card. He's not going to make the board. I'm going to put him down here. But I do like that. I do like that Nolan Ryan. I think that one came out well. Pleased with that. Okay, so I'm going to try to find the Jason Kidd. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That'll be 5. We're already at 19 minutes. And then, oh, wow. Wow. Did you see that? Look at that. That is off. I'm doing this video, and you can see me just pull this over here, and that label is not where it needs to go. So I don't know if it'll, well, it's just kind of flopping around in there. That's strange. I don't like that. I do have video evidence of it though, but this is the Rebound Kings. Man, that was not there. I'm going to just move on. So, Shaquille. Oh, here's a Ken Griffey Jr. And then here's the Jason Kidd. Okay, so I'm going to do these two. And because of time, I'm going to wait for the Shaqs and the Jordans, and I'm going to do them in a different video. So we'll do the Ken Griffey Jr. first and save the Jason Kidd. So this one is the 1990 Topps Update. Yeah, I believe it's 1990 Topps. Oh, no. This is just a regular 1990 Topps with the gold cup. That's what it is. And I'm hopeful that this one gets a really good one, but I'm seeing this is a little bit off-centered. So here we go. 7.5. Man, I was hoping the centering. Okay, so they must put a lot of stock in the back of the card, because the front of that card is better than a 7 centering. Now, the back, you can see a little thin here, a little thicker here, a little thin at top, a little thicker, you know. But the front of the card, the top and the bottom, I mean, it's a little off, but a 7. Edges is 7.5, corners an 8, and the surface is an 8.5. So, kind of dinged me there, that little corner right there. I can see that, so. Hey, it's a 7.5. It's graded. It's in a slab. So, yeah. You know, could be better, but hey, it's an old card. So, I'm already seeing a little bit of the issues with this card as well. I like to think that I've gotten better. This is, again, my first submission. So, I can see things that I probably maybe didn't see when I submitted this one. So this is a rookie card, and it is a 1995 Skybox. And please, 8.5. 9. Wow. Hello, Jason Kidd. Love it. A 9, and I like that. I like that label. The gold. A little bit, kind of brings out the gold in the rookie. Look at him towering over Muggsy Bogues like he's like, you know, Dikembe Mutombo or Shaq or something like that. Okay, so I got a 9 on the corners, a 9.5 on the surface. So that's cool. A 9 on the edges and a 9 on the centering, so that is a solid 9 right there. I'm happy about that Jason Kidd 9 right there. It's a mint Jason Kidd. NBA Hoops, that's kind of strange because it's a Hoops. It's an NBA Hoops card, but if you look on the back here, you will see the Skybox logo. So that says Skybox. I didn't know that Hoops was Skybox, but it is. But I'm happy. Wow, that's cool. So far, we take this Griffey Jr. out, which I'm thrilled. That Griffey Jr. is a tough grade. We got 3 9s, mint cards out of the first 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, out of the first 7, 3 9s. I do appreciate it, guys. I got the next video coming. It's going to be the Jordans and the Shaqs. I'm excited about that. Hit that bell so you can get that video notification. Please hit the like button. Share this with your friends. I got more of this coming, and I appreciate it, and I will see you on the next one.